Thanks for listening. This podcast is proudly brought to you by OG Haulage. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with a mate.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
No.
Welcome to Get Outdoors with Drew and Cam. Another week, another Cam. How are you?
Ticking along. I'll say that with a big grin. You know me.
I'm going to put a clock behind that every time you say it now.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Yep.
Yep.
The TikTok clock.
No, mate, just plodding along, doing my normal stuff. Working, playing outdoors.
Being a dad.
Being a hubby. Sleep-deprived dad. The young bloke's not sleeping too great at the moment, unfortunately. No. That's the joys of it, but it comes with spicy, so be
I do keep asking you about it, how you going with him, but your answer is, mate, we've had 12 years of this.
Oh, mate, this is our normal.
That's your normal.
Yeah, just ticking along.
Oh, no. Yeah, not good, not bad, just ticking.
I'm going to see how many ticking alongs I can get in one episode.
What are you up to now, 3?
Well, I think that was 2 or 3.
Okay.
Well, I just chucked another one in, so yeah.
Nice.
And what about yourself, mate? What have you been up to?
Work's been flat out.
Yep.
So I haven't done a hell of a lot.
Yep.
I did grab the eldest and we went and checked out a mate's property in... You ever heard of Athlone? Athlone? Athlone?
Yep.
You've obviously heard of it.
Yes.
It's more your direction.
It is down my neck of the woods.
He had a Houdini chicken problem.
That's right, yes.
Houdini chicken problem. So I grabbed the eldest and we scooched on down to Athlone.
Yep.
Not much there.
No, there's not. It's sort of it's your dairy farming sort of area.
I Googled it. They used to have a railway station there.
Yeah.
That's it.
A lot of places used to have a railway station. Now you know what they've got? A rail trail.
Well, this one just had a sign of, this is the previous Athlone railway station. I'm like, oh, there it is. Anyway, chickens go missing every now and then, and the little red vulpus
Yes.
decided to pop out one afternoon and took a chook and did a runner. So we went down there with, what do they call it? Lead sleeping pills?
Acute lead poisoning, I call it.
That too.
Yep.
We took a couple of bang sticks down and had a scope out, and it is perfect for the fox.
Yes.
Perfect. There's probably 4 acres of the most densest bushland you've ever seen right over his back fence.
Yep.
So, yeah, we spent a couple of hours there, did a bit of whistling, got up off the ground, keep the scent out of the way.
Yep, wind in the face. Yep.
All that kind of stuff.
What whistles are you using?
I was using a button whistle.
Yep.
What's the bent one called? Tenterfield whistle.
Tenterfield whistle.
Yes.
My favourite. My wife absolutely despises that whistle.
Oh, I think they're great. They get kilometres.
They throw for so far.
Oh, yeah.
The problem I find, I don't know about you, when I go to do it, I'll sit down and I'll run the button whistle for a few seconds.
Yes, just in
and
case
then
they're close
stop.
in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then go to the Tenterfield again because of how loud it can get.
Correct. If you can blow it right, you'll blow eardrums next to you.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's why my wife dislikes it so much.
You'd be the type to do it in your lounge room, though.
Mate, I was the bloke that used to drive along doing it in the car to practice.
I did it with a mate. We went down, Rowville.
Yep.
He goes, hey, pull over here. I said, what? He goes, watch his. And he grabbed his button whistle out of his pocket and sure enough, in the middle of this paddock, 2 foxes popped their heads up.
Yep.
I'm like, hello. He's like, can't do anything about it, but it worked. I'm like, yeah, fair call.
Yep.
So, yeah, we scoped around there and said to him, look, you're going to be better off because the grass and everything was right up to his back fence. Set a couple of traps and a couple of cameras.
Yep.
I've got to get down there again, take some cameras down and set them up and just scope the area during the night, see what happens. But he set up a trap, threw a bit of KFC in there, and dirty big ginger cat.
That could be what's taking your chooks.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Because he had one pop up during the day. He said, oh, look, can you come and have a look? Mm-hmm. But it's that dense of bushland that you actually can't even walk in there. So it'd be ideal for a fox den.
Yeah, they're the sort of areas that I normally walk around when I'm out at night.
Yes.
So you've got that torch, you shine your headlamp
Spot
through.
eyes.
You spot the eyes.
100%.
Yeah. That can be a mongrel to find them once you pile drive one in there.
Oh, 100%.
But once you've Yeah.
I wouldn't even go and find it.
Yep.
Not anymore.
$14, mate. $14.
Did you hear that? Not long ago, last week, that they're going to reintroduce the $14.
Yep.
And they actually put it through the news that it sounds like $14 for a scalp. It sounded like they're going to reintroduce it, as in it hasn't been around for a while. And I mean, how long has it been $14? 2 years now?
Yeah, but do you know why they were mentioning it in the news?
Oh, because that old mate got bitten on the leg.
Bitten on the leg.
I'd like to know that whole story.
Look,
I reckon he spooked it.
Mate, a young one, you could almost. I've had it happen. You whistle and whistle, and the things will run in and jump on your feet.
Yeah.
So if you're outside mucking around too much, I mean, that's a fox. I've come close from one that I thought was done and walked over to it and it went surprise.
Yep.
And
Nemo and I have whistled and they've been sitting outside the car.
Yep.
Or I've had one right behind me. I'm talking within 6 feet. I was whistling towards the wind.
Yep.
This one was right behind me. It was the first fox I ever shot.
Yep.
And dead set, man, couldn't even see it in the scope. It was that close.
My first one that ever came into a whistle was when I used to muck around with a stick flicker and trying to use a bow.
Yeah.
And I'd hunkered in this little bracken-filled gully and went, right, I've got this opening. The opening, in hindsight, would have been maybe 10 metres. So there's not a lot of time to react, draw a bow back, get steady, aim, release. I got to half draw, virtually let the arrow fly, lost the arrow, and watched this fox go, what the buggery was that?
Yeah.
Where did that come from? And he's standing in front of me, all the 5 metres away from me, not even realising. So, you can have them come in, but I've heard it mentioned, foxes can be like people. Some of them can be really switched on and others not so much. So you get those old ones that just come running into the whistle like they're on a string.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, and you get those old cagey ones that I've played this game before and I'm going to do a circle 250 metres out.
Yes.
And cut around and cut your wind. And
as soon as I smell you, I'm gone.
Yep. G-A-W-N, gone.
Besides me, mate, what have you been up to this week?
Mate, we went for a little bit of a splash up in the Thompson again. Went for a swim up at Brunton's.
Ooh, on those nice days last week.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. So we decided, bugger it, we'll go for a bit of a drive with family and friends. So we went through Cooper's Creek, remarkably cleanish looking.
Oh,
considering there's a big light up sign, take your rubbish home.
Okay.
So they're really driving that message home up there, which is good.
So there's still no bins, no skips?
Well, it's a carry in, carry out, so they're never going to put bins in there.
I mean, it's 30-odd episodes when we last talked about it.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
That's over 6 months ago.
Yep. So, look, we went through Cooper's to cut through to where we were aiming to get to, which was Brunton's Bridge.
Yep.
Just a little bit of a 4B adventure sort of thing with the kids.
Yep.
Went down through the river crossing at Cooper's Creek. In just a footnote, the entry to a river crossing, not a real good place to store your esky. There were some people sitting in the river crossing, in their camp chairs.
In the river crossing?
In the river crossing with their esky on the approach. Let's just say my mate got them up pretty quick. He gave it a little bit of gusto driving into the river crossing. 1 of 4 managed to get to their feet before the bow wave hit them.
Were they on the entry or the exit?
They were sitting on the entry.
Oh, stink.
Yeah. So he just gave it a little bit of a nudge.
Yeah.
And made sure there was a really good bow wave. And and then I went in to follow and I was beckoning to one of them. Come on, mate, sit back down. Let me have a go too.
Let me have a crack.
But no, we it's the water's right down at the moment, so it's not too much of a hard crossing at the moment.
Yep.
Across onto the rock bar, and then you go through from there to the exit of the actual river crossing.
Okay.
So, look, there was plenty of people swimming at Cooper's. We moved on to Brunton's. I think there would have been 4 or 5 campers there that we could see.
Okay.
We just found a nice little tucked away spot near a deepish hole for a swim and spent the day there, the whole afternoon there, swimming around and watching my young bloke duck diving underwater and, just good bit of fun.
Was he throwing rocks again?
He was picking up. He was actually hunting all the gum leaves in the river, which was rather interesting to watch.
That's something different.
Yeah. So
nice.
He found his own rocks and had a bit of fun like he normally did.
Good.
The older kids riding down the rapids just with snorkel and mask on was rather amusing to watch.
Yep.
Then, we ended up calling it around 5 o'clock and then we actually crossed the Thompson again there and headed out through back towards the Tywell Hullers Road.
That is such a nice area.
Yeah, it's just cruisy. the thing with driving into Coopers too from the Walhalla side, if you are doing it, just be cautious, because we came across people and they did not even fathom the idea of moving over for someone.
Oh, man.
To the point that we came across 2 cars on a hairpin corner and they went to the inside of the corner.
Oh.
And forced us to drive around the outside of them. So
Really?
just be really careful driving in and out of there.
Far out.
Yeah.
Be aware.
It's just, a bit of common courtesy doesn't go half astray at times. So, you'd get to that point where you'd go, well, I can duck off here and let old mate come straight past me, no problems.
Yeah, be aware of where the what do you call them? Like a slip lane.
Yeah, or even just a small turn off, a little, but
Just something you can pull to one side or back up to if you need to.
the thing that got me the most was they were on a hairpin corner. If they were on the outside of the hairpin corner, there's enough room for us to come around inside them.
Yeah.
They could have just stopped there. We could have come around.
Yep.
But for some reason, they backed up and pushed to the inside of the corner and forced us around them on the wrong side of the road. But what do you do?
There's 100 explanations for that. But
There is.
There's not one sensible one.
No. But it's what happens, mate. So you just got to remember there's people out in the bush from varying levels of experience, I guess.
Experience and knowledge,
So,
100%, man.
So, but no, other than that, one pet peeve, which I did post on socials a while back, that was 5 metres from the riverbank on the rock bar, broken glass. Broken bottles. I don't know why people decide to either take glass onto the rocks or even break them or throw them into a fire. It just does not make sense to me.
No.
So I'm just glad that I get my kids to wear river shoes. So, they've got that extra level of protection there. So
Yeah. It's not hard to pick it up.
well, that's exactly what I did.
We talked about like first or second episode. Don't
Yeah.
be a grub.
Yep.
Pick your rubbish up
That's
and leave
right.
with it. If you can bring it in there, you can bring it out.
Yes, that's 100% right. And you know what? Like I did, mate, it took me five or 10 minutes to pick it all up. Pick up
Yep.
as much as I could. You're not going down to the minute stuff, unfortunately. I did lift the big boulder and try and scrape all the top gravel in underneath the big boulder and reseed it,
Okay.
trying to get any of the smaller stuff away. But yeah, it's frustrating as hell for me. I just absolutely despise it.
It makes no sense.
No. So
I mean, how much would you love to see your kid walk along and go zzz and cut a decent artery in their foot?
not out there.
Mate, an hour from anywhere decent
Yep.
and far out. That'd
Yeah.
break my heart.
So yeah, I mean, if you see that sort of stuff, it's community service. Realistically,
Pick it up and call it out.
Pick it up. I had an old takeaway paper bag sitting in the footwell. Grabbed that out, put all the glass in that, rolled the top of it, left it in the back of the ute.
Yep.
Got home, put it in the bin.
I reckon, as a piece of advice, and a lot of people talk about it, that if you go bush, try and pick up 5 to 10 bits of rubbish,
Yeah,
throw it in the plastic bag you've got for your rubbish, leave the place 10 times better than the way you found it.
yeah. Like I've always said too, mate, you're making it better. The next person's experience is going to be a lot better because you
This is
spent 2 minutes to pick up 2 empty beer bottles and a can.
Yep. When we walked up Mount Oberon, when we went to the prom,
Yep.
the amount of rubbish I seen blowing off the side of the track
Yeah.
blew my mind.
Yep.
Water bottles and wrappers. And I mean, there was no way we could grab them.
Yep.
But a matter of you can't carry a bottle up there, use it, and keep it in your pocket, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, see, we had that when we did the hike along the Cathedral Range.
Yep.
So we've recently shared a video of that as well. So it's, it's not an easygoing track. It's isolated. And I was walking along picking up rubbish the
Yeah.
whole way along the top. Same deal.
that's sad.
Water bottles. Those little 600ml water bottles do my head in.
And they crush up so small.
But that's it. You finish that last mouthful. If I ever use them, which I hardly do, I always hold my hands around the neck and squeeze all the air out of it and crush it against my chest before I put the lid back on.
And
Takes up bugger all room.
Dude, 100%. When you finish, crack the lid, I squish them up, shut the lid, and they stay compact.
They vacuumed, yeah. So I just don't understand it. But unfortunately, there are people like that out there.
Grubs.
And if you see them doing it, call them out for it too.
Spot on.
There was a recent video I'd seen posted up on social media of a fella that came along, an older gentleman dumping a whole heap of rubbish out the back of his car. And he filmed the lot and gave him absolute earful. And you know what? Good on him.
Absolutely.
So
The problem is a lot of the people that do that, if they get caught out there, they'll go round the corner and go somewhere else.
that's the problem.
And if it's right in the bush, people don't see it.
Yep.
It's just fortunate this bloke saw it and called it out.
Mate, driving down to record, I've noticed, you're looking along the side of the highway where people have dumped 10 or so car tyres. I understand they're not cheap to get rid of, but, I mean, come on. Mm-hmm. You're driving along the highway deliberately to dump them.
Yep.
That's shocking. Hey, look at that. Something different for us. We're recording and it started to rain.
We've got ambience again. Far out. Seems to be a habit with our podcast doing that.
It does, mate, because we're outdoorsy.
Outdoors.
We don't get scared by a little bit of rain.
We're not sitting on the couch. That's why you can hear it.
That's it. I mean, we're still sitting in comfy chairs under your veranda.
Well, this is it.
But, yeah.
But I'd rather be doing that than sitting in front of the TV not learning something.
Yeah.
Now, talking about learning something, tell me about kayaks.
Kayaks.
I've been looking because I have a little interest in it.
Yes.
And I did look up the old dirty marketplace.
Yes.
And they go for very cheap to very dear.
Yes, depending on what you're wanting to do and go with.
If I wanted to go and have a small enough kayak for me, and I don't know, let's say drop a line in Blue Rock.
Yep. I'd laugh at you as I twist the throttle on my Yamaha as I come past you.
I'd be cursing you as you drive past. What would I be looking at to start off with?
Mate, it depends. So if you can look at your sit-on kayaks that generally would are all over marketplace from BCF, Anaconda, or your outdoor sort of stores.
Yeah.
Mate, they can vary from a couple of $100. Like, it's not a great deal. And you're talking brand new prices.
Yeah.
So you can get the single. I know you can get some clip together ones. Oh. So they're the front and back that you clip together before you go out on. I'd always be paranoid to know my luck that they're going to snap in. They're going to pop and dump me out.
If we had video, you'd see me holding up my hand. Mm-hmm. Me too.
Yep. So, you've got those style. You've got your...
Are they weight rated?
Don't really know. I think they've got some degree of... They'd have to be buoyant. I know you can go to like your 2.5 seater ones as well. Yeah. I know they weigh a fair bit more. I've had mine for years, and it's had a hard life. Mm-hmm. So I used to actually 4-wheel drive into the top of Blue Rock and skull drag this kayak up this big ass hill that you wouldn't drive up. Yeah. And launch from there and paddle out and fish and bump it off rocks.
How do you
trees.
Launch from the top of a hill? Did you sit on it, go down
Solo
the rocks?
Man. Don't you remember the old Solo ads? No. So we'd cart it down the big hill and launch, but you're putting yourself right up the arm where it's a little bit quieter to go fishing. Okay. That was the whole idea of it. Yeah. So it's been grazed and dragged and bumped and thrown on a roof rack and thrown in the tub and just wish the best of luck. So, but that thing has stood up to many years of torture from me. Okay. It's done numerous river trips chasing bass. I'm still wanting to actually go and find some people willing to do maybe a night or two overnighter down some sort of river.
Down the Thompson.
Down the Thompson, yeah. Look, the Thompson you could do in a couple of days. Fairly sedate. Yeah. I'm wanting to do like some big gorgy country, maybe up on the Mitchell or something like that. Mm. So, it's...
Hey, I got a challenge for you. Go down the ovens.
I've done, actually.
My kayak, Bright.
My kayak has been in the ovens just before Bright.
Yeah.
So I went up there a couple of years ago, determined to chase Murray cod. Right. So I'd planned a whole trip. I'd taken annual leave, the whole box and dice. The afternoon I get up there, I booked into the caravan park, went and set up my camp, so I'm right to go. Rightio, I'm going to go fish till dark. Yeah. I fished till dark. Well, just before dark when all the rain started. So I'd hooked a trout cod within a few minutes, which is pretty cool. Cause
trout cod?
Trout cod. So if you're looking at them...
Hybrid?
No. Trout cod are their own species. They're protected. Oh. So they're very similar to a Murray cod, but they look like they've got like eyeliner that runs right through their eye. They get less speckled than the Murray cod. Rightio. So they're a different species. Yeah. Protected. It would have been 60 centimetres. It was a fair size trout cod.
So you have caught cod before?
I have caught cod before, yes. I have caught Murray cod before
I do believe there was this video you put up recently of you walking next to a river. How many hours you've spent chasing cod?
I have spent many hours chasing Murray cod. I have caught them, but I've spent many hours doing it. But yeah, so I did that and, mate, it was insane because obviously... If you look at all the barometric pressure when a big thunderstorm comes rolling through, the fish turned on. And I'd had fish hitting surface lures, not real big hookup rates and success. But I'd put the kayak in, gone downstream, rightio, time to head back up, started doing all that, caught a heap. But then it was an absolute thunderstorm and the river turned to coffee overnight.
Oh.
Shut all the fishing down. So,
Hey, for a goober like me, who fishes purely on luck, and luck, low barometric pressure is better for fishing or higher? I saw a video and I can't remember which was which.
I can't remember because I don't really look into it that much. I think it's the higher barometric pressure. I think. Don't
Because I
quote me on
thought
that.
higher pressure put more pressure on the fish, so they went lower to get away from the pressure. When it's lower barometric,
Now you're going to make
come
me
up.
Google. I've got to Google this
Why
now.
is it every episode you look up Google?
Well, you could do it, but
Do you
I'm
know?
doing it.
Do you not know everything?
No, I don't.
You talk like you do.
No, I don't. I Google a lot. I also,
I'm not sure. Ask Google.
Well, look, let's be honest. Unfortunately, a phone in your hand is now almost second nature to a lot of people.
100%.
So, rightio, you put me on the spot for this. You got to keep talking now. That's your role.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Talking about, because a few people have got kayaks and big paddles and seen a fair few kayaks out fishing. And I'm like, I don't want a boat because it takes up a whole car space. But a kayak, if I can stash that up on the roof when I'm not using it and it weighs half the amount, it can go on my canopy, we can take it with us, the girls can use it. We go to Eildon, we go to anywhere. The girls can have a paddle, they can both swim like there's no tomorrow. The wifey can have a shot, I can have a shot, but then if I go, I'm out of here, I can actually go paddle out in the middle of Eildon, up an arm, and chase trout, carp, whatever.
Yeah, and if you were doing that, you'd want to do that on a falling pressure.
On a falling pressure. He found it on Google.
Falling pressure, excellent feeding activity for fish. They gorge before bad weather.
Okay.
So there you go. Whereas the higher pressure, as you said,
Makes them go
often
low.
means lethargic, deep fish, use slow finesse techniques.
Okay.
So there you go. So like I said, I've never really been big into looking at, it's this moon phase and that barometric pressure, I've got to go fishing. Any day ending with Y is an excuse for me to go fishing. Mm-hmm. So, getting...
Today.
Sorry, there goes my tangent.
Thursday.
Just ticking along on another tangent. Look, back to your kayaks. You've got multiple types. There is a fella I watch on YouTube, Nev's Fishing.
Right.
He was based down around Phillip Island and Western Port a lot. Mm. He goes out in one of your pedal-style Hobies.
I have seen them. Worked with a bloke that had one of them, and
they're a lot of money. A lot of money.
Oh, no doubt.
So, you've got your varying levels, but it's the same with everything. You've always got the lower end that get you through.
Yep.
Up to your top of the line. It's got all the electronics that every big boat has, But, I mean, mate.
Have your depth sounder hanging off the side and a battery.
There's people that do.
Oh, yeah.
There's people that do. So, you've got to look at what you're wanting to do with it. Is it fit for purpose? All those sorts of things. So, mate, your basic sit on kayaks, as long as it's got, in my experience, a seat with a backrest is a must.
Oh, that's a good point.
You don't have that backrest, you will feel it in your lower back that afternoon.
Yeah.
What else? Like, I used to put mine in at the boat ramp at Blue Rock and put in a good solid half an hour, 40 minutes of just solid paddling.
Yep.
Before I'd even start to fish, so I was away from the main lake. That was me across the lake and starting to head up the
Well, it's going
arm.
to get you quietly into a few spots, isn't it, that either boats or people aren't going to get to.
Yep. Well, that was the same thing with me on the ovens. I was looking at places with high banks and swimming areas and going, right, well, I can actually put my kayak in here and no boats can get in here.
Yes.
And then because I'm on the kayak, I can move down the river easy enough to fish areas with less fishing pressure.
You can look for those little hidey spots. Or
So, it's those sorts of things. They do open a lot of... I know a lot of people use them in a lot of estuaries so they can get up in the big intertidal zones because they don't take a lot of water to actually float in. So
it's only sort of a couple of inches though, isn't it?
Yeah. I know when I've done trips down some of the rivers in Gippsland, I won't give them away because I like chasing bass in those. So, it's sometimes the rapids have got enough that you can ride them and they're a good bit of fun.
Yep.
Other times they don't have enough. You think, I've got this, I'm going for it, no, I'm stopped.
Yeah, you find that one rock. We used to do that with lilos on the ovens up at Bright.
You just beat yourself. So
you're scooching through and stink, there it goes.
But, I mean, it's also a lot of fun if you've got a mate with you. One of my mates and I normally go chasing bass around the summer holidays.
Yep.
And there's been many a laugh as we were trying to go down rapids and someone comes out.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you beat your kayak and you get ready to start catching gear and pull your phone out and start filming.
Is there different stabilities with brands?
There can be, because see, some of them run those little suspension style seats. So they're a frame that comes up off the kayak.
Yes.
To give you a bit of, whereas mine's an injected molded.
Yeah.
You sit on the bottom of it with the bottom of your seat.
Okay. But like the width of it.
Some of them get wider.
You want them wider for more stability?
Yeah, the wider they are, the more stable they are.
Because like I'd be looking for rocket holders, rocket launchers and things like that to hold rods.
Yeah, well, a lot of them come with rod holders. So mine's got 2 rod storage behind you, so they're just the upright rocket launcher styles.
Hold them vertically, yeah.
And then you've got one that goes in between your legs, realistically, in the central console.
Yeah.
Of it, and that has like it's a knuckle style locking rod holder that's adjustable.
Okay, so you can have it vertical, down, horizontal.
Down, left, right, whatever way.
So if you were fishing Port Phillip or something like that, you could just hang it off the side.
Yeah, yep. I used to do it when I was trawling for bass and redfin and trout. I'd actually have it sort of out if you say the centre of the kayak's 12 o'clock.
Yep.
11:30ish.
Yep.
Without the big hand, of course.
So you were trolling behind you anyway.
Yeah, the lure's trolling behind you, but you can look at the rod tip and see that the lure's...
It pulls if it gets
hit. The lure's moving,
Yeah.
and then you'll see the big whoop when big bow in your rod.
Like you do with trout.
Yeah, when they take the rod. So, you know, it's... Mate, and the world of stuff you can get with those kayaks is insane.
Oh, accessories-wise?
Yeah, accessories-wise. Mate, if you're worried about it not being stable enough, you can go to those outriggers that go onto it.
Oh, of course.
So they're designed to give you more stability.
Yeah.
A bit handier in choppier weather too.
Yep. Because me being the goober that I am, mate, guaranteed to turn upside down at least a couple of times.
I've been out of mine once or twice.
Yeah.
It happens. You just got to be prepared for it to happen. So, you know, don't just sit your phone in your pocket, put it in a Ziploc bag.
Yep. Do the dry compartment in them?
They
have a screw lid?
They have a dry compartment. Mine's been dry for so long now, it seems to get some sort of moisture in there.
Oh.
Yeah, I think dragging it over a few too many rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, look.
Bilge pump.
Yeah, I just call it the midway break and I stop and tilt the kayak up and run it out through the bung in the back end of it.
Right.
I think I could replace the O-ring, to be honest, in the bung, and it would probably help me a lot.
Right.
Far out. I reckon I've had that thing for 12 years. Okay. Easy 12 years.
So you got your money's worth out of it?
Oh, mate, I well and truly paid. I think I paid $340 for it when I bought it brand new.
Oh, nice.
And I've had that much fun out of it. It's not been funny.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Okay.
Mate, it's a cheap way to get you out on the water.
Yeah.
And you get to intertidal zones like the same mate and I went down and we hit Port Albert.
Yep.
We discussed it on quite a few episodes ago about chasing flathead with soft plastics.
Yes.
Then we had to scull drag them 500 metres back to the car over sand flats. But that's all part of it. So,
well, this is it.
You know, I mean, have a look at Marketplace.
Yeah.
We've always said it.
But that's what I mean. I don't know what to aim for when I'm looking. So, but now you've given me enough information to go, right, if I look for this, that, the other, like rocket launchers and a good seat.
You're after a good seat.
Make sure the bottom of it's not worn out with cuts.
Well, the other thing is too is, you know, be prepared to buy your minimum safety gear for them too. Because they are a water vessel, you are supposed to have a certain amount of safety gear. Life vests and stuff like that.
You don't need flares or whatever, do you?
No, it depends where you're going.
Oh, like, really?
If you're going to go for flares, you're into coastal waters.
Okay.
So, yeah, it depends. So,
no.
If you're still in eyesight of a bank, you know, that's not squinting on the horizon to see it.
I wouldn't go any further than sitting at Port Phillip on the edge or Eildon, Blue Rock, something like that.
Well, there's plenty of people that go out into Port Phillip getting snapper and gummies in them. So, you know, that'd
be kind of cool. Get a decent sized snapper hanging off there and get towed by it. That'd be a bit of fun.
I reckon it'd be a lot of fun. I mean...
Except when you cross the shipping channel.
Geez, you're out far then.
You end up in Geelong.
I've managed to catch... I've been casting lures for bass, funnily enough, in another river.
Yep.
And come across free swimming eels. And one of them took a 40mm lure. I believe I've posted it.
Right.
I'll have to double check. If I haven't, I'll chuck it up. But this thing was huge. One of the biggest eels I've ever caught. And on 8-pound line in a kayak... I had no control.
That's gold.
He was just taking me wherever he saw fit.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's gold.
But,
We should go chase eels again soon.
We should do. We got to go get a couple of mud marlin because the last time we went to do it, it didn't quite go to plan.
Didn't work to plan.
Yeah.
I was talking to some boys last week out at a job talking about fishing, and they're going to, I think, Australia Day weekend. They mentioned they were doing a cod challenge.
Yep.
And I said, have you ever eaten a carpy caught? They're like, it tastes muddy. I'm like, have you eaten it? Nah. I'm like, hey, funny that.
Yeah.
And explained it all to them. They're like, we'll try it.
Yep.
I'm like, beautiful.
Wait and see how you go.
Something a bit extra.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Cam, I think we need to wrap up, mate. Except we've got an activity coming up soon. Grand Prix, you said.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to find a bit of info on some stuff to look up. So, yeah, the Grand Prix, yet again, you put me on the spot again because I've taken all the dates and closed that off.
I like that. I love putting you on the spot, mate. Makes you think.
Well, you could always help me.
No, I do everything else around here, mate. It's up to you.
Right, I think it was around June.
June. It's a little way down the track.
Yeah, it's still a way away. Yeah, so
It's a bit like our 50th episode. That's a little way away, but it's coming fast.
it's sneaking up on us real quick. 50.
We got a surprise for our listeners on the 50th.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll work something out. That'll be a bit of fun.
Put a teaser out there.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
You've all got to be still here for the 50th. I still will be.
Hang around for the 50th. That's it.
Don't forget, check on your mates. That's a really big thing. It honestly is. A simple phone call and a text message can be a huge thing to somebody that's not doing too great.
100%, man.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most important things that you and I talk about.
Well, this is why we stay in touch so often too.
True.
Help one another out when it's a bit crap.
Absolutely. Even just listening. I mean, that's sort of been apparent with your ups and downs at the moment with your young bloke.
Just ticking along, mate. Just ticking along.
Just hearing about it, ticking along.
There's an extra 2 I just snuck in.
Yeah, so you're only up to 5.
I think I got a few more than 5.
Don't forget the Jarvis Walker $27 rod.
For when you're out in your kayak fishing. There
It's
you go.
your beginning to get outdoors, and don't forget to take the Silverside biltong with you.
Just get out. 15.
For 15% off your online orders.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, that's us for this week.
That's it.
Thank you for listening again, and we will be back next week.
Cheers all.
Cheers all. Do you not know everything?
No, I don't. It's just about growth, dude.